Gersonzero here. Okay, and welcome to familiar territory. It's been a while since I've recorded in the living room. Past few videos I've been recording in the kitchen because my son has been awake every single time. This time, he's sleeping. Nintendo did a direct for Fire Emblem. It's dedicated towards Fire Emblem games, which is pretty cool. And they did it on the 18th of January, as of this recording, 2017, which is right now. So, I'm laughing because during the direct, they had a couple of release dates, and it would say like May 2017. And I would go, damn, next year, that's far. But then I would quickly realize that we are in 2017. So I'm still in that 2016 mode right now. So I don't know if you guys are like that too, but it takes me, I probably won't start getting used to saying 2017 until like February or March. But anyway, I got some notes here that I wrote down. So excuse me for reading once more. I'm kind of old now, so I got to keep my sticky notes. So they announced a couple of games that I was just like, damn, this is looking crazy. For one, and probably the only one, honestly, is Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valencia. Now, apparently, this is a reimagining / remake of Fire Emblem Gaiden, which came out on the NES, if I'm not mistaken, in the early 90s. And this one, I believe it was the second or the third game in the series, and it was the most different. So I guess it was kind of like Zelda 2-ish, where they did so many things different compared to the predecessor, where they decided to go back to its roots for the following game. Not that the changes were bad, maybe they just felt it was too drastic. For one, they have dungeon crawling. I couldn't believe that they put dungeon crawling. Oh, by the way, I don't know if I said this, but this is for 3DS, okay? Shadows of Valencia is for the 3DS, which is a freaking surprise. I thought they were only gonna show Switch titles here. Sadly, they didn't even show any Switch titles, which sucks. Anyway, they have dungeon crawling. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be as in-depth as, say, Final Fantasy 12, or like Etrian Odyssey, or Diablo 3. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be to that level of dungeon crawling. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be very brief. Once you run into a foe, it seems like you get into the classic Fire Emblem battle, but just a smaller take on that. Another thing which is pretty cool, if you ask me, in my opinion, I'm liking the change, is the art style. I don't believe it's the same artist. I don't even know the artist's name, honestly, but the person, whoever did the art for Fire Emblem Fates, is the same that did Fire Emblem Awakening, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, who knows. But they look very similar. And this one, because it has a new art style, if you haven't seen the video, it's kind of like a cross between Awakening Fates and like the remake of Shadow Dragon for the DS. Not as bad. That art style was horrendous. I hated the character portraits. I stopped playing after like 2 chapters, okay? So, it looks more realistic, which is pretty cool. And what I like even more is that instead of having like these CG, like cel-shaded-ish cutscenes from Awakening and Fates, it's anime style, like 100%. Like I'm pretty sure it's not hand-drawn, all right? It seems more in line with Tokyo Mirage Sessions, which was the best CG I've seen. I couldn't tell what was CG and what wasn't. I don't even know if any of it wasn't CG, honestly. But it looks pretty cool if you ask me. It has dual protagonists, which at first when I saw that I said, oh crap, here we go. We're gonna have Fire Emblem Echoes Boy Edition, Fire Emblem Echoes Girl Edition. But I was wrong. It seems like it's one cartridge, which is pretty cool. I mean, I don't think it's safe to release like a dual or triple release like they did with, say, Fates at the end of the life cycle for the 3DS. I don't think that's safe. And it sucks because if you want a physical copy of this, good luck. You better be rich, bro, or making that money, because you ain't gonna get it. You gotta get the digital version if you want the all-in-one, which sucks, you know? But this, it seems to be just one cartridge, which is okay in my book. And of course, we can expect some hot waifus. Echoes is definitely getting bought day one. It's coming out May of this year, which is not that far from now when you look at the calendar, man. Fire Emblem Echoes might be the last game that uses 2D sprites in battle. You know, like when you get into an encounter, it's not sprite based, but like the map screen is sprite based. I'm gonna miss that. Then they showed off Fire Emblem Warriors. The last Warriors game that I bought was Dynasty Warriors Gundam 3. Although it was a solid game because I'm a Gundam fan, I just couldn't beat it. I just couldn't. It was so repetitive. I just couldn't do it, man. It was just like if I was not playing on stream or if I wasn't playing with some friends when they came over, I was pretty bored. And that's my concern for Fire Emblem Warriors. It's just the repetition is just so high. I didn't even get Dragon Quest Heroes, Hyrule Warriors because I just was like, man, I just can't do it, man. I'm not a fan of that series at all. You know, it would be cool if it still kind of plays like Fire Emblem where there's like a tactical map. That would be pretty cool, but I don't think they're gonna do that at all. And you know, Crom was kind of going in a little bit in that video. It was almost like he wanted revenge for not being in Smash Brothers. Yo, man, he got straight violated in Smash Brothers, man. That sucks. And then they showed Fire Emblem Heroes. And look, I have an iPhone. Okay, this can handle. This is a 7. It can handle freaking Fire Emblem Heroes like nothing. But I just can't do it, man. Who knows? It might be good, right? But I just can't do it. I just can't. I really can't see myself liking it. I'm gonna get it when it releases, only to try it out. I hope they have like what they did with Mario, where you try it out, or they have a trial version, and then you can decide to buy it. Because I didn't even buy Mario Run, okay? But from what I've seen so far, I don't believe that the maps even go past what you have here. You know, you don't scroll up or down to see more of the map. Your screen is the entire map. And I'm like, wow, this is like so basic. And I honestly thought that they were going to do something completely original, like brand new characters. I didn't like Square Enix, for instance. They'll make an RPG with like every single Final Fantasy character. I'm pretty sure this has way more quality than anything Square Enix has released on mobile devices. But I just don't like the way it looks. Now the character portraits are looking awesome, but when I look at the battle screen, I'm just like, this looks horrible to me. I'm not saying that the game looks like it's gonna be bad. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that I'm like, I envisioned something completely different when I imagined that I was gonna be playing Fire Emblem on my phone. Anyway, bottom line is that I'm a little disappointed with Fire Emblem Heroes. What did you guys think of the direct? I thought it was whatever. I mean, we got what we got, right? Whatever. Let me know in the comments what you think, right? Oh, one more thing. I beat Final Fantasy 15. I finally beat it. Now, it doesn't mean the review is going to come out anytime soon because I'm now doing post-game content. I'm now trying to get my characters level to 99. So, I'm level like 50. So, it's going to be a long time, guys. Alright, I'm going to end the video here. Hope you enjoyed it. Later.